Yaoyorozu Momo, Yao Momo or simply Creati, is a very popular character in both the anime and the game. She's a support character that just forgets about it and deals striker level damage. I'm not kidding, this girl has got some hands. She's mostly a close range combatant, but she also has one of the longest reaching attacks of the game. Does that make any sense? Not really. And I know you want me to talk about the canons, but we'll do that later, okay? Many consider Momo the best support character, myself included, despite the fact she can revive teammates. Or that was until certain child abuser made it into the game and ruined the game for everybody. But we won't talk about brokenhaul in this video. What makes Momo so great is that she's a hard knockdown character. She can offer protection and cover fire for her team. And she also happens to have such a history with buff, nerfs, and a lot of community complaints. Similar to Endeavor, her alpha is a short range projectile type that has Yao Momo create a spatula? I have no idea what she smacks you with, but it really hurts and is really annoying. This alpha seems to have an internal timer, which usually runs out if you spend alpha 4 times. What's cool is that you can alpha then do a melee combo to save some bullets and still deal damage. Oh, and for some reason Momo has a very slow projectile at the end of her melee combo. Why? I have no idea, but it's there. So if you need some extra damage and you ran out of your alpha, you can try using that. Her beta ability is the Shield Rush. Unfolding Castle Wall. What kind of name is that? Shield Rush, thank you, because guess what? Momo creates a shield and rushes you with it. Pretty self-explanatory. This ability has such legacy. If you didn't know, when the game was brand new, Momo's beta, Unfolding Castle Wall, was fully invincible. You could not touch this bitch at all while she was performing her beta. So fighting a Momo was such a process, because her beta was also so fast on cooldown that she will use up her 2 shields, alpha once or twice, then get her shields back again to repeat the process. Of course, after only 2 seasons, devs realized how stupid this was and took the invincibility away. Now, this had the effect of making the ability a lot less useful than before. So before doing that, they buffed her gamma, the cannons, twice, which created another issue with the character. I told you Momo was such a trouble kid. And I'm going to be honest here, I don't like her beta. It just isn't as good as it was before. Takes way too long to come out and the damage is pretty mediocre for what it is. You really have to mix up the enemy to make the ability work. I, however, really like the fact that you can just put the shield down and use it as cover. This is a very useful ability that isn't perfect, but it can really help to hide, heal, or even revive a teammate. That is when Momo actually provides some support for her team. But now, it's time we talk about the ability you guys probably clicked on this video for. I don't think there's any other ability in the game that has this much capability of releasing such amount of dopamine in your brain as Momo's Gamma. Bullet Rain, an actual pretty good name for this ability, has Momo create a medieval cannon to just blast the battlefield with. And to say these cannons hit hard will be an understatement. At their prime before the nerfs, these cannons were doing almost 180 per shot, and each cannon shoots 3 times before disappearing, and you get 3 at level 9, so you can imagine the chaos Momo can bring into the battlefield. And all of this is possible while being in a safe place far away, because these cannons can reach so far that you will die to Momo, and she probably wouldn't even notice because you're one of many caught in the bullet rain. This is why people don't like certain Momo mains, because it's so easy to camp with this character. Just get some purple cards, climb a building with a good view, and enjoy the fireworks. In all seriousness, these cannons are great for damage, but they are incredibly telegraphed. They take time to form and can be destroyed before even shooting once. So they're not the perfect weapon. They are great to intimidate enemies or to stop them from going into a certain direction, but they're easy to avoid if you're paying attention. Yao Momo mains tend to be aggressive, so once you go down, you can expect them putting down a cannon to put some pressure on you and hoping to get some extra damage, but once again, they're easy to read and you should focus on Momo because she's ready to alpha or beta you. Lastly, we need to talk about her special action, which is the Yaoyorozu Loki bag, or as my friend and I call it, Saisenbo. I don't know, that's what she says. Her special action has Momo create a bag of random items, that could range from a couple of heals to decent items like level up cards, or multi, or the best part, a revive card. This is the best aspect of this ability. This is another instance of Momo being an actual support character. You know very well how time consuming and even dangerous it is to try to revive your teammates, let alone getting the revive card in the first place. But Momo provides great cover in the actual item, which is just such a great option. This can actually win matches. Sometimes just having heals is a game changer, especially when the circle shrinks. So just a great ability that focuses more on support than other aspects like attack or defense or even mobility. Overall, Yao Momo is a solid character with great potential. I guess you can tell how good she is when I didn't even mention the fact that she's a support character with no mobility. But somehow, this doesn't seem to affect her that much. Her kit could seem a little outdated, but she still manages to compete with the newer, more refined characters for the current meta. Good on you, Momo mains, but for the love of God, just stop camping. But that's it for now. Please tell me, do you like Momo? Which support character is the best, and which character should I do next? Don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stop camping, Momo mains.